Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, celestial star walkers of our divine keepers of the light codes of New Earth. Happy 7/7 galactic portal activations. We have had another day of massive energies flowing into this realm from the Most High. There were more white spikes of light on the Schumann charts at amplitudes of 21, 27, 36, and 39 Hertz. More of our fifth dimensional energetics coming in. This was after a 5-hour blackout on the charts, showing us a collective timeline jump, a leap of consciousness into the void of 0 point. We experienced a big jump in the space-time continuum as we are making the final adjustments, recalibrations, and upgrades to our 12-strand crystalline DNA. Today was also a very powerful galactic activation portal day on the Mayan Zolkeen calendar with galactic signature Keen 64, the code of the matrix, yellow crystal seed, as our gold-seeded Christos Sophia conscious ones are coming into full conscious awakening and blossoming in the light. All of our earth angelics of the 144 are lotus-born masters of the Buddha mind of enlightenment. The new culmination point of the harmonic convergence has been reached, and we are at critical mass for our collective breakthrough as the new human race of Homo Luminous, beings of eternal life. Keep holding the light and shining your bright virtue into the quantum morphogenetic field for this great transformation of the new heaven upon the new earth. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a very powerful invocation of the emerald green flame. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 11 degrees, 54 minutes Scorpio. And the sun is at 18 degrees, 5 minutes Aries. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 19 degrees Aries. A magic carpet of oriental imagery. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 12 degrees Scorpio. An official embassy ball. From astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Chamtrul Rinpoche. No matter how insignificant you feel, no matter what problems you have, and no matter how many afflictive emotions fill your mind, never underestimate your potential for a single moment. Like a diamond covered by dirt, your Buddha nature is there, waiting to be discovered. Chamtrul Rinpoche. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. We are reformatting this physical avatar to re-encode the planetary spheres, opening space for new templates to ground. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Pars Kute, doors are opening. The wait was not punishment, it was preparation. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Celia Fenn, with the moon still full in Libra and the Easter weekend, it's a powerful time for peace and harmony. It seems that way to me today, with so much inner and outer peace evident. It is a soft gray day with gentle rain like a blessing from the Divine Mother on the land. Time to sit gently and just be, to enjoy the flow of life, to enjoy a hiatus before life accelerates again. Soon we will enter eclipse season and more light codes will come. But for now, just peace, love, and gratitude. From CeliaFen.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Juan Jose Vallejo Cívicos. People believed that the final judgment was going to be the presence of God on earth. All souls came with the mission to recover and unite humanity, and the sacred planet and divine love, divine consciousness, divine sovereignty, and divine spirit in this time and space dimension. The real judgment is within our own soul conscience and how humans activate our own unique soul contracts to facilitate the divine mission to co-create universal existence for humankind. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Megan Claire, I am seeing a beautiful crystalline energy flowing across the world from one awakened person to another, encompassing the lands and everyone on it. Every time our hearts are focused on unconditional love and harmony, a gentle energy flows from these grids into the hearts of all. We are all on different stages of our ascension, so it may not immediately become apparent, but the greater our personal expansion is, it will reach the darkest depths of humanity. Keep on focusing on all the good, that beautiful and incredible future that reaches to us even now, where peace, harmony, and love prevails on earth. I see you and love you dearly. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Elizabeth Peru, Mercury retrograde and balancing the scales. Eclipse season has begun on the full moon, and so has the pre-shadow of the upcoming Mercury retrograde, which will be in effect throughout the eclipse doorway. April is proving to be an enlightening month. Whenever I think of order and harmony, I imagine the scales being held in perfect balance, often held by the hand of the goddess of truth and harmony. The greater cosmic order always brings about harmony. Trust in this beautiful soul and stay true to who you are and your beloved life path. From ElizabethPeru.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Linda Lee. Dear family of love and light, the month of April is an extraordinary month. The Divine has particular plans for April so that Gaia's ascension process will be unfolding smoothly. Per Gaia's request, the planet Earth's ascension process needs to go a lot faster. Gaia has plans to propel the remapping process to go much more rapidly. According to Gaia's plan, in April, the planetary ascension process will go much faster, particularly in some regions and areas where the dense energies are still very strong. And Gaia wants the Divine and the company of heaven to remove these densities and old energies now and fast. In doing so, the vibration of the planet and humanity will be raised much higher, and humanity will be much happier so that a bigger population can be shifted to New Earth. The Divine and the company of heaven have heard Gaia's plea, and will continue to carry out the divine intervention and special operations to remove the old densities and resistance forces. The Divine says that there are areas where the old energies are still very prominent, and the divine operation is desperately needed, and the Divine will focus on these areas. The Divine encourages lightworkers to keep up the good work and continue to allow the divine intervention to happen. Know that the Divine is in control and the divine plan is working well. According to spiritual laws of Gaia's ascension, there is no more tolerance for any interference to Gaia's ascension process. All of the resistance forces and negative energies need to be removed from the planet Earth. Gaia has given the ultimatum and the time for negotiation is over. Gaia has had enough, and now she has demanded the Divine to remove and eliminate all of the dense energies from planet Earth. She requests that there will be no trace of the resistance forces staying on the planet Earth. Leave no stone untouched, and the time has come to completely liberate the planet and humanity. Gaia has spoken. The Divine and the company of heaven have heard Gaia's cry and will continue to carry out special divine operations until all of the resistance forces are completely and totally eliminated from the planet, and humanity, finally, will be completely freed. That is what the Divine and the company of heaven are doing and will continue to do. Divine blessings to you always. Linda Lee, the Divine, and the company of heaven. So it is. From Divine Sister of the Lights, Shekinah Rose. Blu-ray transmissions. Increase of light, high solar activity, the pink moon, planetary ascension energy and symptoms, the big highs and lows, gateways of opportunity. Those with increased sensitivity and empathic awareness, the Wayshowers, blue rays and starseeds, you are more affected by other people's energies, solar storms, intuiting the Earth's changes and planetary alignments. As you have less layers of density in your energy consciousness and are more easily attuned to the group consciousness, as you feel things more readily in your bodies, you sense things first and anticipate their arrival. As you are more awakened and have a closer relationship with nature, you are also more receptive to the divine. Creation, communication with your guides, your higher self, and the sacred power that accompanies it. Therefore, you can gain even more sovereignty and make use of these influxes of light gateways, solar flares, and geomagnetic storms, thanks to your blessed ultra-sensory empathic awareness. We are in a unique place of ascension. A great deal of things are happening simultaneously and one after another. As a result, there may be ups and downs in one's energy, emotions, spiritual insights, and breakthroughs, as well as fatigue and exhaustion. Numerous energies of assimilation, downloads, profound releases, and alterations to your energy fields are taking place within your bodies and being. Increase in light, solar storms, ascension energy, and symptoms. The big highs and lows. There can be super fast timelines, events, endings, and beginnings happening at lightning speed. What ideas and creations have been in the works are finally being realized. Then there is the slowdown, where you may not feel the motivation or the energy, and where you just need to be, rest, integrate, and take time out. Timeline shifts, with new high frequencies and light codes increasing as the month progresses, which can create new higher timelines. This may also be where you actually feel portals opening and slipping out of time, also with timeline clinches. The pink full moon in Libra that is ruled by Venus can bring waves of emotions that bring awareness of healing and balance in relationships, an increase in love, passion, and compassion, releasing of sadness, emotions, crying, and revelations. Fatigue and exhaustion can hit you where you need to rest. Not being able to think this is a time to be and allow more of your essence to come through with acceptance and allowance. Vibrating and internal shaking. Periods of vivid and intense dreams. Waking up in the middle of the night. Experiencing the highs of joy and ecstasy, heart fluttering, higher heart awakening, hearing the high tones that feel they are right at your ear that come and leave. This increase in light with the pink full moon of Libra will be revealing liberation and uncover truths that will be liberating. Remembering joy and play puts you in the God moment of divine alignment. Revisiting of the past, music and songs, memories popping of the things you used to enjoy. It may be that you do not need to go back fully to those activities, though it's remembering the fun and joy you had. Most importantly is being aware of your empathic heart guidance. Follow your true divine compass, your internal body awareness of intuition. This will place you in the right place at the right time for divine alignment with the higher timelines. Using these opportunities, gateway influxes of light, honoring and taking care of your emotional, physical, and spiritual bodies, allowing the revelations and beauties that are surely unfolding. From ShekinahRose.com, and from Ascension Lightworkers to the Ascending Lightworker and Starseeds, the 5D New Earth. We are on the cusp of the greatest shift in consciousness this planet has ever seen. Starseeds, your main work here is to continue raising your frequency. When each star-seeded individual awakens and steps into their divine essence, they become a light on a connected energetic web of higher consciousness. When there are enough lights, the web will become activated and the whole earth will shift into 5D conscious awareness. When your intent is in highest accordance with the universe, things start happening. Starseed, you are also receiving a strong calling from home. A deeper remembrance is awakening. It is embedded into your being, and you are going to align with your soul people. In this month of April, many starseeds will be making contact with their origins, and others will have their abilities and higher gifts activated. Starseed souls are stepping into another wave of higher awakenings. The next couple of days are asking you to take a step forward. If you have not yet initiated the change that you have been asking for, prepare yourselves. This isn't about working out the whole plan before moving forward. This is about taking the first step, choosing something new, closing the doors from the past that are no longer vibrationally aligned. It's about consciously taking the first step by stating your intentions and desires. What is beginning now for you has a really powerful energy assisting it that will come to fruition. You have all the inner strength you need to overcome any obstacles on your ascending journey. You are more powerful than you know. Follow the light of your soul and remember you are complete and whole. Everything in this matrix is built by delusions, illusions, and distortion. We are constantly in a battle with negative, man-made frequencies. It's all by design to keep you within a certain bandwidth, not only keeping you in fear and confusion, but to prevent you from realizing your true nature. On this planet there is a true battle, a war of the dark and light frequencies. This means if you choose to get too close to others that are not consciously connected to the light of Creator Source, the enemy will use what you have. The energy you embody will be taken from you in an attempt to destroy you. Be careful who you allow yourself to be with and spend time with. Ascension light beings. Sharing your energies with the opposite in people can tremendously jeopardize your ascension progress. Being consciously aware, you will need to also remember and be aware you are not just dealing with that person, but also with their attached demons that will convince and try to influence you in order to manipulate your senses, and this can cause you harm. This is their very nature and the roles they have chosen to play in this world. Rise above the acts they will put on for you, the lies they will tell and think you believe, the illusions and distortions they want to convince you of. They are extremely angry and jealous of the ascending starseeds here, as it opposes their false narrative they try hard to convince you is real. Being awake and aware starts in the darkness of self and in this world, to see the 3D darkness and manipulation madness in others. Before you expand in the light, the dark must be eradicated, understood, transmuted, and transformed from self, inner and outer circles. It all begins in your own backyard, and you can move forward from there. It is important to accept both the dark and the light in the ascension process, as this is the very real story that is playing itself out in others and in the world. Starseeds, some people in this world will love you no matter what you do, and some will never love you no matter what you do. But always go where the love and light is. Your ascending energy and connection to the light is far more valuable than you can ever fully understand. We can't sugarcoat the truth in this ascension. The dark others embody and the energy source they come from will want your light energy, and at all costs. This can be done in the form of manipulation. Once they take from you what they want and need, they will quickly discard you for a shinier distraction. They use and abuse according to their ego desires. This is important to understand when you feel love, peace, and Creator light within you. This offends them greatly, as they are consciously aware of the opposing differences. Everything done to harm the chosen here, the ones choosing ascension. God's hand-picked starseeds will not be taken lightly, as this is a direct rebellious act against the loving Creator, and this light source takes it extremely personally and seriously. The truth, the light of God will always protect you and allow the higher forces to deal with any injustices. It is all in higher and powerful hands. Now more than ever it is wise not to entertain lower conscious negative energy. Some situations will test your patience and try to make you overreact, overthink, and respond to things that don't deserve your life force. Your attention is your power. Always try not to feed what doesn't add value to your life. Protect your energy at all costs. This is a battle for energy on this planet. Always protect what is highly valuable in yourself. This message was channeled to you as a reminder and because you are about to receive a major ascension glow-up in many ways unknown to you, helping you to feel renewed inner confidence in self. Your light is expanding and preparing to move you forward in your ascension levels. Your ascension levels are also assisting in increasing the collective light on this planet. You are highly valuable, and the Creator source of love, light, and all there is wants you to also recognize this high level of value in yourself. In loving and devoted Starseed Lightworker service, Ascension Lightworkers. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel, there is so much to explore in the new unfolding, so much to be inspired by, to stand in awe and wonder of, to open the heart and feel the immensity of the power of love, to become acts of love in expanded sense, to embrace divinity within and expand into the infinite oneness of all that is, to live the truth of who and what you are in truth, to see and find the divine in every encounter. More than this, to be filled with joy. Yes, it is time to open your wings and fly higher than ever before, as the wind of eternal love spirals ever upwards beneath your wings, and more is revealed, more insight and cosmic vision gained. With it a deep, all-abiding peace, a deep homecoming of your soul as you fully embrace your own infinity. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica. May you seek and expand in the light energies of now, the expanded Christ consciousness frequencies imprinted and awakening. Feel into the ancestral story, the path to assist humanity, leading us to be the light saviors of this next chapter, simply the story of a past leading the future, as we advance and awaken, with love for the next few days of contemplation and light awakening. From KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn 144 God Code. We are in the process of birthing new offerings that are ready to be released out into the world. This also includes receiving new offerings from others in balance. These are evolved, mature, and completely new, as we are too. As creation energy increases within, limitations are being squeezed out. You are protected to feel the fears that have been stored in the cells and let it all go. Address all the communication your body is expressing with love. Don't attach. Simply allow the process to unfold. It will lead to remembrance of the knowing that you are a powerful, wise, spiritual being. You are on the path of awakening and strengthening this inner power and wisdom that is ready to be expressed through you, beloveds. Focus your attention on if you feel worthy to receive all that the Most High and the Holy Spirit has for you. Detach yourself from controlling and planning this unique birthing process. Be in the flow and receive the gifts coming with this rare opportunity. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Love, Carolyn. From 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Lunar aspects. Venus in Taurus, sextile Neptune in Pisces. The moon descends into Pluto's underworld. Smooth rocks, endless tunnels, the slow drip of stalactites, shadows everywhere. The skin prickles, fear crawls in the stomach. Something we have to relinquish control, feel the feelings. Accept that life is filled with mysteries. Come out from your hiding place, soothes Venus. Trust the universe. Transcend fear. Drop into your heart. Look with compassion. Here are angels' wings. A soft spot to fall. A gentle melody. Here is Mother Nature with her gift of flowers. Here is poetry, music, art, movies, dance. the things that make us human, the things that connect us all no matter our race, social status, or creed. Here is connection to the invisible realms, the higher self, the world of dreams and imagination. Choose love, peace, kindness, empathy. We are all finding our way through the dark. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 64, Yellow Crystal Seed. Crystal is the name for the number 12, and its keywords are cooperate, dedication, and universalize. Crystal days are great for getting together in groups, finding your people, and working in teams. This teaches us that we do not have to struggle alone on our journey, that others are facing the same challenges. By supporting one another and sharing our experiences, we can then progress down our path a little easier. Today is Yellow Seed. The keywords associated with it are awareness, targeting, and flowering. These days are great for sharing knowledge and sowing awareness. As it is a crystal day, it is a perfect combination of number and day for facilitating the sharing of wisdom. Why not get together with others and exchange information? You could teach each other skills you have acquired or share teachings you have found helpful. Engage in lively debate or watch a good documentary with friends. The Yellow Seed also teaches us that we do indeed reap what we have sown. Expect to see things come to fruition today that you previously planted. Also, it's a good day to sow seeds of ideas that in the future you can harvest. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Crystal Seed, 12 Con, Keen 64, 7th of April 2023, Seeding Awareness, 7/4/2023 equals 747 equals 711 equals 72 equals 9, 747, get ready for takeoff. Day code 7, magic, mystic, spiritual, solitude, initiation. 9, completion, destiny, endings, mission, humanity. Month year codes 4, form, structure, foundation, earth, angelic. 7, 11, portal, gate, polarity, illumination. 2, twins, duality, partners, alliances, cooperation. 20, the awakening, clear vision. 23, royal star of the lion, strength, protection, support. Keen 64 equal 10 equal 1. 10, manifestation, leadership, new beginnings. Keen 64, the number 64 is a prevalent code in the elemental foundation of who we are. We have 64 codons in our RNA genetic code. 64 hexagrams in the mystical I Ching, found on the 8x8 Bagua elements, which are the universal building blocks of creation, forming matter. The 6 represents heaven energy, and the 4 is the structure or foundation. 64 defines our divine foundation, the building block upon which we can grow. Keen 64, the yellow crystal seed, is a very significant marker, opening a powerful divine portal, a galactic activation portal day to this next stage of our planetary evolution in seeding our crystalline new beginnings. We are now entering a very fertile period for launching and initiating new ideas, projects, and plans, and stepping up as a divine sovereign leader in partnership with heaven. Heaven's cross energies are freely available to all who seek to step up into their divinity. Day 12 in the Red Skywalker wave spell of awakening, exploration, and expansion. Today we seed the highest potential for humanity as we universalize awakening and our future expansion, which has been coded in our DNA. Within our divine blueprint, we can evolve to our golden, Sophia-Christed human selves. Tone of creation, crystal tone 12 in the mental realm. Action universalizes, power dedicates, essence cooperation. Our telepathic skills and communication pathways are fully open and conducting massive codes today. The crystal tone 12 is the highest level of the mind, the mental realm. The other two mental tones are tone 4, self-existing, and tone 8, galactic. At the crystal level of mind, we have the capacity to cooperate or operate with other minds. Just as a crystal can be programmed, so too can we program our minds on this day. Focus on the crystal clarity of our minds today through the power of cooperation with others. We create telepathic links in our communication grids, allowing for cooperative thoughts, ideas, and inspiration to flow. The crystalline tone seeks to connect with others through networking, cooperation, co-creating, and forming new cooperative alliances. Creating communities will also be strongly favored. The crystal energy is brilliant for gaining crystal clear clarity and guidance for your next steps forward. Communication and networking flows. Information from spirit and all realms flow, freely accessible by all of the new crystal beings connected to Gaia's crystalline communication grid. Tune your channel into Gaia's planetary grid today. What is being transmitted and what do you seek to broadcast through this network? Many souls will be magically awakening today through the superconductivity of universal awakening charge. Today's question is, how can I co-create with like-minded souls in order to fearlessly seed our highest potential personally and collectively? Divine blessings for the seeding of grand new potentials for ourselves and our planet. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 64, Yellow Crystal Seed. The mantra, the code for today is, I dedicate in order to target. Universalizing awareness. I seal the input of flowering. With the crystal tone of cooperation, I am guided by the power of intelligence. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sis Star of the Light, Bethany Shirley, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Lynn Wood, for another donation. Thank you very much. We appreciate you and your continued support. And I'd like to also thank Divine Sis Star of the Light, Deanna Rose, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sis Star. We appreciate you and your support. And I'd like to also thank Divine Sis Star of the Light, Barbara Schworer, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sis Star. We appreciate you and your continued support. And we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also welcome and thank Divine Sis Star of the Light, Shirley Clark, for your pledge and support on YouTube memberships. And welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunakgoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful invocation from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Emily Kate, from A Light from Albion. Invocation of the Emerald Green Flame. I invoke the Emerald Green Flame for healing of the body and the heart. I ask for assistance from Master Hilarion and from Archangel Raphael and from Mother Mary. I ask these beings to guide the emerald green flame from the higher dimensions down into my crown chakra, through my throat chakra, and through my heart chakra, where it expands into a large field of green flame. I ask for this emerald green flame of healing to expand within my heart. I ask for its properties of consecration and organized healing from the divine fires to come into my being. I am healed. I am consecrated. I am divine. Ascended Master Hilarion, Divine Scientist, and Archangel Raphael with Mother Mary, bring the flame down to Gaia, for they are the bearers of this light. All three beings are master healers and can bring guidance and support for one's healing journey. The photons in the emerald green flame thrive in the crown and the heart chakra. Many blessings, Emily Kate, Ashnia, Allah. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed Easter, Ostara weekend ahead as we continue our journey through the Ascension spiral. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.